Breaking news. The Philippines has just unveiled a strategic new hub right on Taiwan's doorstep, a move that is sending shockwaves through the region and capturing the world's attention. This bold development is raising tensions across the Indo-Pacific, a region already fraught with uncertainty and high-stakes rivalries. Mavulis Island, once a remote and largely forgotten outpost, now boasts a brand new airport and seaport, just a stone's throw from Taiwan's southern tip, making it a critical point of interest for regional powers. This is more than just infrastructure, it's a bold statement, placing the Philippines at the very heart of Asia's most sensitive and contested geopolitical zone. The South China Sea and Taiwan Strait are global flashpoints, where every move is closely watched and analyzed by both allies and adversaries. By transforming Mavulis into a modern logistics hub, Manila is signaling to the world that it's no longer a passive observer, but an active player shaping the region's future. The Philippines is rapidly building up its capacity, not just to protect its own sovereignty, but to project influence and ensure its voice is heard in regional affairs. For decades, Mavulis was little more than a windswept rock, but today it stands transformed into a forward operating base, dramatically extending the nation's reach and capabilities. This marks the dawn of a new era in Philippine foreign policy, one defined by strength, strategic foresight, and a willingness to take bold action. The implications are profound. Allies like the United States and Japan now see a stronger, more reliable partner in Manila, while potential adversaries are forced to recalculate their strategies. This project is reshaping the security landscape of the Bashi Channel, a vital maritime corridor between the Philippines and Taiwan that is crucial for both trade and military movement. Middle powers like the Philippines are stepping up, building the tools and alliances needed to safeguard their interests and contribute to regional stability. Mavulis now stands as a powerful symbol of Manila's ambition, resilience, and determination to secure its place in a turbulent and rapidly changing region. Mavulis Island may be tiny, barely a speck on the map, but its significance is anything but small. Its location is a strategic jackpot, making it one of the most important outposts in the region. Sitting at the northern tip of the Philippines, Mavulis guards the entrance to the Bashi Channel, a superhighway for global trade, where countless ships pass every day carrying goods between East Asia and the rest of the world. Any disruption here would send shockwaves through the world economy, affecting supply chains and trade far beyond Asia. With its new airport and seaport, the Philippines now has a direct line of sight and rapid access to this vital maritime artery, strengthening its ability to monitor and respond to any situation. Mavulis is actually closer to Taiwan than to Manila, placing it right on the edge of a potential conflict zone, where tensions can flare at any moment. In the event of a Taiwan crisis, the Bashi Channel would become a military hotspot, and control of islands like Mavulis could tip the balance, making them crucial for both defense and deterrence. The new airport and seaport give the Philippines and its allies a strategic foothold where every kilometer counts, allowing for faster deployment and stronger presence. For centuries, this remote frontier was left unmonitored, leaving it vulnerable to illegal fishing, smuggling, and other maritime threats. Now, with permanent infrastructure, real patrols and maritime monitoring are possible, allowing the Philippines to clearly assert its sovereignty and protect its borders. Beyond defense, Mavulis safeguards rich fishing grounds that are vital to the livelihoods of local communities, ensuring food security and economic stability. The island also offers a safe harbor for fishermen and boats during typhoons, providing shelter from the region's frequent and powerful storms. Mavulis isn't just a military asset, it's a guardian of the nation's resources, a protector of its people, and a symbol of the Philippines' commitment to defending its frontiers. Mavulis Island's transformation from a desolate outpost to a modern hub is a remarkable story of vision, determination, and sheer grit. What was once a forgotten speck in the northernmost reaches of the Philippines has become a symbol of national pride and resilience. For generations, the island was known only to local fishermen who braved unpredictable seas to reach its shores. It was a harsh, uninhabited frontier, battered by storms and isolated from the rest of the country. Building anything here seemed impossible. There was no fresh water, no electricity, and no easy access. The landscape was unforgiving, and the challenges seemed insurmountable. But where others saw only obstacles, visionary leaders saw opportunity. They imagined a future where Mavulis could serve a greater purpose for the nation. The first steps were symbolic, but powerful. A simple shelter, a flagpole, and a rainwater collection system. These marked the Philippines' sovereign claim and the beginning of a new chapter for the island. The Philippine Navy's Seabees braved relentless winds and rain to establish a foothold, working tirelessly in extreme conditions to lay the groundwork for future development. The real leap came with the construction of the airport and seaport, massive undertakings that required ingenious logistics and engineering to withstand the region's frequent typhoons and unpredictable weather. Every single supply, from concrete to food, had to be shipped across treacherous waters, with crews risking their safety to keep the project moving forward. Today, the runway supports military aircraft, while the sturdy pier can accommodate naval vessels, ensuring the island's connectivity and security. This was more than just construction. It was true nation building at the very edge of the Philippine map, a bold statement of presence and purpose. Today, Mavulis stands as a fully functional hub, ready to serve defense, economic, and humanitarian needs, and to support the communities of Batanes and beyond. The island's rebirth is a testament to the Philippines' resolve, ingenuity, and unity in the face of daunting odds. Mavulis is no longer a forgotten rock. It is now a strategic stronghold, a beacon of hope, and a proud symbol of what the Filipino spirit can achieve. The brilliance of Mavulis lies in its dual-use design. Military strength meets economic opportunity. The airport and seaport are forward bases for patrols, extending the reach of the armed forces. Surveillance aircraft, helicopters, and naval ships can now operate deep into the northern seas. But these same facilities are engines of growth, opening new trade routes and lowering costs for isolated communities. Fishermen gain a modern port and potential cold storage, boosting incomes and stability. The project created jobs during construction and now supports a permanent workforce. Increased connectivity will spur local businesses and services, rippling through the economy. This dual-use approach ensures security and prosperity reinforce each other. Mavulis won't be an isolated military outpost. It's a thriving part of the national fabric. It's a model for how infrastructure can uplift both defense and daily life. Mavulis marks a major shift in the Philippines' defense posture, fortifying its northern frontier. For years, focus was on the West Philippine Sea, leaving the north exposed. Now, the armed forces have the reach to monitor and defend this critical corridor. China's assertiveness and gray zone tactics make this presence essential. The base boosts maritime domain awareness, hosting patrol aircraft and enabling rapid response to intrusions or illegal activity. It's a key node in the archipelagic defense network, allowing flexible deployment across the islands. Mavulis ensures the Philippines can project power and respond to threats from any direction. The nation's borders are no longer unguarded. Mavulis is more than a Filipino asset, it's a linchpin in regional alliances. The US, Japan, and Australia see it as a platform for joint exercises, patrols, and rapid response. Japan's support, including patrol vessels and surveillance gear, strengthens maritime law enforcement. Australia's partnership brings joint training and disaster relief capabilities. These alliances aren't about provoking conflict, they deter it, raising the cost of aggression. Mavulis is a physical symbol of cooperative security, where allies can train and operate together. By leveraging partnerships, the Philippines amplifies its capabilities and presents a united front. The hub embodies a shared commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. Building on Mavulis meant overcoming fierce natural and political challenges. The island's volcanic terrain and lack of resources made construction a logistical nightmare. Typhoons and violent weather constantly threatened progress, demanding resilient engineering. Every supply had to be shipped in, and structures had to withstand the harshest storms. Diplomatically, Manila had to reassure neighbors, especially China, that the project was about sovereignty, not provocation. Emphasizing disaster relief and economic benefits helped ease tensions. Environmental protection was also crucial. Mavulis is a haven for seabirds and marine life. Planners conducted impact assessments and took steps to minimize ecological damage. Balancing strategy with stewardship remains an ongoing challenge. The project's success is a testament to resilience and careful diplomacy. For Mavulis to succeed long-term, clear policies and partnerships are essential. The hub must be fully integrated into defense plans, with sustained funding and regular operations. Economic potential should be maximized. Think ecotourism, improved fisheries, and special economic zones. Mavulis is also a prime disaster relief launchpad for the region. Deepening alliances is key. Joint exercises and formal agreements will boost security and readiness. Environmental stewardship must be central, with monitoring and strict regulations to protect biodiversity. Success will be measured by how well security, economy, and ecology are balanced. Mavulis should be a model of sustainable, integrated development. Mavulis Island's new airport and seaport are more than infrastructure. They're a symbol of a new Philippine era. This project marks a shift from reactive to proactive national strategy. It's a declaration of pride and proof of what Filipinos can achieve against the odds. The island's transformation strengthens security, protects resources, and boosts regional stability. For Batanes in the north, it means jobs, connectivity, and hope. Linking defense with economic growth creates a virtuous cycle for the nation. Mavulis stands as a beacon of strength, self-reliance, and responsible leadership. The Philippines is forging its future, confident, resilient, and ready for the challenges of Asia's new era.